Leading business Finance Minister Pravin Gordhan has called the Hawks investigation mischief in the real sense, adding that it was not doing the country any favours. Speaking to SABC in New York ahead of the South Africa Tomorrow Investor Conference, he said that everyone concerning the Hawks SARS investigation knew that there was nothing to investigate and that the sooner the probe is put to bed, the better for the country. The Finance Minister is leading a high-powered government, labour and business delegation to the conference. Now in its fourth year and driven by the JSE, it has seen overwhelming interest from American investors who have oversubscribed for the event.
Back to woo investors after a similar trip to the Big Apple in March.
Let's call it a matter of importance, because I think it's important for government to support the private sector and the trade unions in our endeavour to create A, investment prospects, B, through that investment grow our economy, and through the growth in our economy create more jobs and stability in the country. And of course that would help the fiscal side as well. So if we want more money for poor students who need subsidies for their fees, then we need to make sure that we have the economic growth that produces the tax revenue, which can help us do the things we need to actually do.
Investors and ratings agencies alike continue to express concern about political tensions in the country and the continued Hawks investigation that hovers over this minister's head.
Politics is a factor all over the world, and that it is infecting the situation in Britain, in the EU, in the United States, as we stand in the streets of New York. I mean, there's no better politics being played out anywhere in the world than what you see here at the moment, and how it's going to turn out for the biggest economy in the world. The Hawk stuff is mischief in the real sense, and it's not doing South Africa any favour. This is not about me as an individual, this is about us as a country. Everyone concerned knows there's nothing to investigate. And the sooner they put this to bed, the better for the country and the better for all of us.
With growth expected at just 0.4% this year and expected to barely scale the 1% mark in 2017, we asked if his message to investors here was that the worst is over.
Yeah, we're not getting into recession. We're above zero. Originally, a month or two ago, including the IMF or the World Bank said we're going to hit zero. And if we're looking upwards of 1%, good. And if we can increase confidence in our economy, investment in our economy, and this partnership that we're trying to develop, then there are better prospects as we go forward. But there's hard work that's required. There's tough decisions that are required. And there are also structural changes and transformation that is required. And I think if we work hard enough at it, as Labour, government and business, we can produce a different South Africa in the next few years.
The list of investors attending the conference includes Morgan Stanley, HSBC Global Asset Management, Goldman Sachs and General Electric, among a host of wealth and equity fund management companies. Sherwin Bryceby's SABC News, New York.